What's good, YouTube? But Alex back again. There's been a lot of trade rumors, man, about Kevin Love, Carmelo Anthony, Paul George, Dwayne Wade, Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler has been traded to the Timberwolves, so congrats to the Timberwolves. Now, yes, you have a superstar. I could say Jimmy Butler is a superstar. Now, I could actually say Jimmy Butler is a superstar, in my opinion. But it was a great move for the Timberwolves, but a bad move for the Bulls. But anyway, I just want to talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers. They need to get some players. And if I were them, I would get rid of Kevin Love. I don't like saying that, but it's the truth. Get rid of Kevin Love because listen, I like Kevin Love. It's not like I don't hate Kevin Love. I like Kevin Love. He just don't show up when you need him the most. Like especially in big games, in big situations, in big moments, he doesn't show up. He's never there when you need him. And that's the problem about Kevin Love. He doesn't show up in big games. He doesn't show up at big moments. And it's at this point, I'm not gonna say he's soft. He just can't show up at times times you need him, he's never there. There'll be nights that he could show up, but he doesn't do it often. It happens every now and then, and we can't have that in Cleveland. You can't have that in Cleveland. So they need to get rid of Kevin Love. A lot of people say get Paul George, but there's no point getting Paul George because let's say you do get Paul George, right? Now, okay, you got Paul George in the Cleveland Cavaliers. 9 out of 10, he wants to play the 3. He's not willing to play the 4. He's not willing to play the 2. He wants to play the 3. Because even though early on in his career, he was playing the 2, along with Danny Granger. Because Danny Granger had to play the 3. But he's at that point, he wants to play the 3. He wants to play the small forward. So with that being said, now LeBron James. Now the question about him, is he willing to play the 4 spot? Is he willing to play the power forward position? And that's the question. You see what I'm saying? And I don't think it wouldn't work out. I don't think Paul George wouldn't fit for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now I think Jimmy Butler would have fit with the Cleveland Cavaliers. But the Timberwolves, they got him. And there was a rumor about the Cavaliers. They didn't want Jimmy Butler. So it is what it is. But I think Carmelo will be the best option. I'm going to tell y'all why. Getting Carmelo Anthony will be great because he's willing to play at the 4. Melo, the thing about Melo, he's a scorer. Melo is going to score. Melo is going to show up. And the thing about what makes Melo better, than Kevin Love, he's not afraid of the moment. He's not scared of you. He's not afraid of you. He's going to get in your face. You see what I'm saying? He's going to get up in your face. Like, he's not afraid of the moment. He's not scared. Like, and even though he's not, he may not be the best defender, but he could play defense. You see what I'm saying? He could be that rough rider. You see what I'm saying? And I think playing along with LeBron and Kyrie is going to work. I think it's going to work. If they could somehow just get Carmelo Anthony, because there's been trade rumors between Kevin Love going to the Nuggets. If they could just pull this trade off, I think Carmelo going to the Cavs would be great, and it will be a great matchup for the Warriors. And some people think, well, the Warriors still going to beat the Cleveland Cavaliers, but Melo will listen. That's the thing I've been trying to tell people for Carmelo Anthony. He's a great player, great scorer, and the Cavs need a player that can show up in big moments. So while you have LeBron and Kyrie doing all the work, if they get tired, who's gonna show up? Love half the time. He could be inconsistent half the time. Sometimes he shows up, sometimes he doesn't. Like it's ridiculous. And he shows up and he don't show up. And he keeps doing it every single time. And especially with games that you need him. You bring in Carmelo Anthony, he's going to show up. He's going to score. He's going to play defense. And people look at Carmelo, well, he's a ball hog, he's selfish. You go back to those Nuggets days, you go back to those Denver days, when we had Billups, Kevin Martin, when you had Nene, Yeah, there was a point at Allen Iverson there, and even J.R. Smith. They actually got to the Western Conference Finals, but the fact is, they lost to the Lakers at that time. They lost to the Lakers. So Carmelo he's unselfish. Melo he's an unselfish player, but people don't look at him that way. People look at him like he's very selfish, but he's on the Knicks. They got rid of J.R. Smith, Shumpert, all these guys around, right? Before they got Porzingis, all you had was Melo. So if you're Carmelo, what would you do? You're going to watch and let your teammates suffer, or you're going to score and do whatever it takes to win? You're going to do whatever it takes to win. Exactly. So he had no choice. So I think him playing with LeBron and Kyrie, and him and Kyrie, they have chemistry back in Team USA, it's going to work. Now, they may lack in rebounding because Love gives you a lot of rebounds. But Melo, he's going to be willing to get rebounds. He's going to be willing to box out and get rebounds along with Tristan Thompson and LeBron James and other guys off the bench. So I think it's going to work. I really think it's going to work because, you're going to have LeBron, Kyrie scoring, stuff like that. And like I said, Melo is going to show up. It doesn't matter if he goes 8 from 25 or something like that. He's going to show up. It doesn't matter what situation, what circumstances. Melo is going to show up. He's going to find a way to score. And even if he can have one of those nights that he could be he could be off, but he's going to find a way to show up. He's going to find a way to score. He's going to find a way to play defense. He's going to find a way to get back on defense. And like I said, him playing with LeBron, and LeBron, he makes everybody better. He makes everybody look good. It's just like how he made Kevin Love look good. Now, we all know Melo is good, but LeBron is going to make that pass. LeBron James is going to make that pass. He's going to move the ball. He's going to find a way to get Melo involved. And like I said, Melo can score. Melo can score. And if they can somehow get Dwayne Wade, there's been trade rumors that Dwayne Wade is willing to come off the bench. He wants to come off the bench. And Cleveland Cavaliers does need a guy like him because Derrick Williams, I'm sorry, for the last, 4 games in the finals, 0 points? Nope. We ain't going to have that. So if they could get rid of Derrick Williams, somebody off the bench, and get Dwayne Wade, the Cavaliers will be good. And LeBron Wade will be back as teammates again. Along with Carmelo Anthony, then you still got Kyrie. Oh my God, the Cavaliers. The Cavs could give Warriors a lot of problems if that happens. If you get Dwayne Wade and he's willing to come off the bench, you get Carmelo Anthony. You still got Kyrie, you still got LeBron, you still got JR. You still got Tristan Thompson. You still got Shane Fry. I don't know about Richard Jefferson. I've been hearing that, he might retire or he might play for another run. I don't know. But if they do manage to keep Richard Jefferson, the Cavaliers will be good. The Cavaliers with Carmelo, oh my God. I said, Paul George is cool, but Carmelo will be the best. I think him going to Cleveland or even him going to the Clippers will be cool, but I think Cleveland will be better because he's playing along with LeBron, and then hopefully if they could get Dwayne Wade to come play for the Cleveland Cavaliers, this would be great. I would love that. And like I said, guys, Melo is a great player. He's a great scorer. He's going to show up. And that's one thing about him than Kevin Love. I like Kevin Love. But Kevin Love, he lacks of showing up, especially big games, big moments. Go back to the finals. He didn't really do much. And go back to last year's finals. He didn't really do much. The only thing he did, he played good defense on Curry in Game 7. And that's it. Other than that, he hasn't done anything. He lacks of showing up. He can't show up when you need him. And that's the thing about Kevin Love. I don't like him, but I think Melo, like I said, Melo is not afraid of the moment. I keep saying that, but it's the truth. He's not afraid of you. He's not scared. Melo will get in your face. Melo could get physical. And I feel like the Cavaliers, they need a guy like that. They need a rough guy like Carmelo Anthony. I think Carmelo will fit great for the Cleveland Cavaliers. If he goes to the Clippers, that would be cool because I don't know if Chris Paul, because because he opted out of his contract. So I don't know if he's willing to stay with the Clippers. If they do, if Chris Paul ends up staying with the Clippers, and if they can somehow get Carmelo, that would be great too. But I think the Cavaliers would be a better option because Kyrie, LeBron, and hopefully they could get Dwayne Wade. This will be a good decision if they could make this happen. If they could get Kevin Love to go to the Nuggets, and if somehow they could pull this trade off, and Melo goes to the Cleveland Cavaliers to play with his best friend, his brother LeBron James, and hopefully Dwayne Wade, then a great teammate Kyrie Irving from Team USA. This is going to be good. The Cavs are going to be willing to beat the Warriors because now Melo, like I said, Melo is not. People look at Melo like he's garbage, like he's ass, like he's overrated. You pull him with LeBron, I guarantee you Carmelo will be up there. I promise you that. But like I said, man, this is my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think Carmelo is going to go to the Cleveland Cavaliers? If not, where will Carmelo end up? Give this video a thumbs up. Deuces.